Tariffs are like taxes. Countries add them to imported goods to protect domestic products from competing with often cheaper-made foreign goods.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Within weeks of taking office, Trump accused the European Union, China, Canada, and Mexico of trade imbalances that hurt American manufacturers. He imposed 25% tariffs on most imports from Canada and Mexico and 10% on imports from China. At the time, the then Canadian Prime Minister warned Americans there'd be consequences.
Your government has chosen to put American jobs at risk at the thousands of workplaces that succeed because of materials from Canada or because of consumers in Canada, or both.
Canada hit back with its own tariffs, but later eased duties to negotiate. Mexico promised to halt drug trafficking and illegal migration into the U.S. Still, Trump's tariffs stayed mostly in place.
Many countries have taken advantage of us, the likes of which nobody even thought was possible for many, many decades, And, that has to stop.
The U.S. president didn't stop there. Also in his sights, the European Union. Trump imposed tariffs on EU imports, 25% on autos, pharmaceuticals, and chips, and 25% on steel and aluminum. Eventually, the two sides agreed to limit U.S. tariffs on EU goods to 15%. But Trump's biggest battle in his ongoing trade wars has been with China. At one point, tariffs on Chinese imports to the U.S. exceeded 100%. When China retaliated, both sides backed down, lowering reciprocal tariffs to around 10%, where they remain. Trump's hailed his tariff policies as a victory, but at what cost? Tariffs imposed since January have pushed U.S. consumer prices up as businesses pass penalties on to shoppers. The cost of groceries, cars, and other household goods have all spiked. Still, Trump insists his tariff policies are working.
I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast.
President Trump used tariffs as a weapon. Critics say it raised costs, but supporters say it was worth it. It forced allies as well as rivals to take the United States more seriously, even if a global trade system in place for decades was upended. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.